Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Lazorix. I'm going to be showing you some 2v2 gameplay with this deck post 1.5 update. I've been really liking the update so far, and I mean, some people weren't too happy about them taking away ranked 2v2, but from my perspective, it has made it a lot more balanced gameplay, because before you could be going up against two really high level players, but fortunately that doesn't happen anymore, and now it's just in 1v1 where you go up against one higher level player, which doesn't happen as much because the pool is bigger now that more people are playing 1 versus 1 to rank up. So basically with this deck, I got the 8th brother, and this guy is really good, has a lot of health, has a lot of attack power, but keep in mind all these card levels are lower for the 2 versus 2 standard. I think epics are level 4, but just this is similar to my other 2 versus 2 deck, just basic cards. Got my main tank with a bunch of commons running behind it. So let's just jump right into those. So this first one, we got Krennic on our side and a Cassian and Han Solo for the Rebel side. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people playing Krennic, and I've heard other people say that a lot of people are playing Krennic. I'm not too sure why people are playing him in 2 versus 2. I guess because of his slight energy regeneration. So first up, I'm going to be seeing both of these guys run down this bottom lane. So I'm going to run up here and take that tower real quick and hope that he can defend it mostly. As you can see right there, the tower's totally done for. That's pretty much that. But I'm hoping we can hold on to that tower. Not quite, but it is okay because it's 1 versus 1. They spent a lot of energy trying to get that bottom tower, and I just took the top tower with only 2 units. And now we can see up here that Krennic is pushing with his Death Squad leader and his light vehicle there. Wow, he's got 2 of them going. That's pretty good. I think they're both mine actually, because their color is green. So we just kind of like stormed in here and took this lane as well. It was working out really well. 8th brother is super fast, so it's definitely good to keep that in mind if you're gonna run him with the Inquisitor. But there's just not much else they could do. We got a ton of troops in there, and we were able to quickly take that tower as well. I'm gonna quickly get on defense though, because as you can see, they got their tank rolling down the lane, top lane, and well, those aren't anything to worry about. Oh yeah, here comes Solo. But I dropped those stormtroopers behind the Grenadier to quickly take him out. He does a lot of damage. You got to be careful so that he doesn't get too many shots off. And now we just got to work on this Cassian and that big tank there. But the Bladesmen do a ton of damage. I think they might get that tower maybe with a Rebel drop pod or something like that. But I just went down right there to try to get my health back. I wanted to tank for my tank so it wouldn't take too much health. That way I could drop another one. We got double light tanks going down here. Death Squad leader still up, doing good work. Stun him so he can't get the health. Take them both out, and that is the game. So that worked out really well. Make sure you guys are staying in your lanes for 2 versus 2, because a lot of times, like what you just saw right there, when both leaders were piling one lane, I was able to quickly go up to the top lane and just take that out nice and easily. So that's the first one. Let's go to the next one. So now we're going to be doing some 2 versus 2 do's and don'ts, and my teammate playing a Krennic, we're going to be watching him for this first little bit. And when you start off, definitely just go to your lane, whatever side you spawn on, whether you spawn on top or bottom, just go to that lane. Definitely don't push down the middle. That's the worst thing you'll do, because you'll get piled by both leaders. And try to not sit on 10 energy either. And Krennic is going to try pushing down the middle, and watch what happens when he does. So I'm going to try and use that as a distraction to push my top lane, and he's kind of ignoring that demolitionist at the bottom in his lane right now, and I think he might have disconnected. I'm not too sure because he seems to be just standing there. Fortunately, we will get my top lane because of my sand trooper killing his engineer, but that demolitionist will take out that bottom lane. I didn't see it in time. It was a bit unfortunate. Nothing else you can do at that point. I didn't have a repair droid on me, so I thought they were gonna push up more center lane, so I dropped that light vehicle kind of as a distraction too, to keep them away from the bottom lane, and drop troops down the center. And Krennic runs down the center and just place some bladesmen. You definitely don't want to just run in there, especially when you don't have a lot of energy available, because if he would have saved his energy and just stayed back, they would not have pushed down the center like they did right now. Fortunately, because of his distraction though, I was able to get that bottom tower, and he's going to continue to push up center again with his death squad leader. Let's see how this works out for him. So those flamethrowers are doing some good work. He's going to die quite quickly again, but at least he did take out Luke, which was quite important. They are taking towers though, and he runs right past the demolitionist. Oh, just noticed it. I'm not sure what he was thinking right there. And we got a Dracilian warrior on our generator. Barely has any health. So now we just need to push the generator on their side right now. And keep in mind the speed that the 8th brother has, because he's very fast. He can get into the generator really quickly and get the job done. So that worked out really well. So I mean, he had a good distraction, so that way I could go in and take the tower. So it just kind of worked out that way, but definitely the double lane pushes is the way to go. Okay, so I'm changing it up here. We're not going to be playing with a Krennic this time. We're going to be playing with a Darth Vader. This would be quite interesting, I think, because I haven't been seeing a lot of people playing Darth Vader, and I forgot what actually happened, so I'm just going to have to watch this with you guys, see how it goes. I dropped those bladesmen in the middle there because Luke was just standing there, and when I dropped those bladesmen, he just kept sitting there. So I see both of them are up top, so I'm going to try and run down bottom, and there we go. We got my light tank tanking the tower, doing a little bit of damage. They both ran down there quite quickly, so the thing to do was for that Darth Vader to actually run up to the top tower and put pressure on that as well, so that way he could get some damage on that top tower and probably actually take it too, because I don't think that Luke had any energy, or he was just saving it up since he doesn't seem to be playing any cards. But he finally gets up there, goes to the top. They both run up there. That's perfect. Now I got 7 energy to use to quickly run down here and get damage on this tower. I'm actually going to tank right here because the units that are down here are really low level, and if you can get those bladesmen on the tower, they're going to go to work. So I see he's having some trouble, but I'm just going to have to trust my teammate to be able to tank and take out that tower. And look at the speed of the 8th brother. Wow, look at that. Took out the Jagorian. Keeps on running. That's definitely something to keep in mind if you are playing the Inquisitor with his unique. He is very, very fast. And gonna move up to this top tower, but I don't want to lose this bottom tower. I think we might lose it anyway. He just dropped his light tanks. We got 2 light tanks. Bottom tower, he just killed Luke, so he's got 3 seconds left. 2, he's almost respawned. and he ran away. So we're gonna pile this bottom lane as Luke just runs away and tank and take out those troops. He's running back. You realize the threat, but it's too late now. The stun doesn't work on those light tanks anymore. I think he gave up or disconnected. But that was a quick game right there. Unfortunately, Darth Vader still didn't get that top tower, but it didn't matter because we got the 4 points anyways, which is really good for 2v2s, is getting the co-op missions done. It's definitely the way to go. You get a lot more towers in 2 versus 2. When you're playing 1 versus 1, you're only going to get like 1 tower maybe, and then you're probably just going for the win anyways. So that worked out really well. Now that I've showed you some replays, let's go ahead and do a live 2 versus 2 match. Hopefully it won't take too long. The queue times actually aren't too bad. I think people really like the even matchups, so it's just really all based on skill, unless some people think the game isn't balanced, but I think it's pretty balanced. I seem to have an easier time though playing Empire, I'll be honest, so that's why I'll stick with the Empire. Seems to just work better. The Empire's my strategy is like really fast attack, counter attacks. The light vehicle is really fast. Most cards in my deck are quite quick, so we could get to the tower fast, and that's what it's really all about. Might work even better in 1 versus 1 because everything's closer. They made the maps a little smaller, but it seems to still work in 2 versus 2. So that's what we're gonna keep. No guilds, all of them. Wow, I'm quite surprised actually. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. I think it was a Cassian and a Luke. Oh jeez, every single time someone's always playing Cassian. It's like, really? Cassian is like not even that good. Okay, oh well, we'll see. Bosk. Wow, I'm surprised to see Bosk. I'm just kind of watching and see what's gonna happen. Oh, he is taking out that Bosk, no problem. Let's drop the 8th brother and back. Stormtrooper, I'm waiting for a stun because I'm thinking he's gonna not be here. Wow. Can we get that health? Can I get that health? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, I got the health and the tower. There we go. So they're both gonna run up here. Can he get down there and take out that tank? Alright. So they're both at the top. That's good to note. Luke's low health. And we got 2 Wookiee warriors. That is actually not good. On my specials right here, and we're gonna run in and use it. Take out these guys, stun them, and kill them. Got a full health tank. He is down. My tank's actually not moving that fast. I'm gonna let that one go. I could have suicided on that turret to get my health back, but I'm thinking he's gonna push, and for some reason my partner laid some troops over here. He did get that turret though, which is good. And he's already BMing. Wow, what a guy. So let's just try to take out this Jagorian. We did. And stun that Luke. Okay, he stunned him too. Oops, that was my bad. I shouldn't have not done that. I should have put more faith in him. I don't play with Bosk very much, so wow, he just laid a Kenobi. Yeah, I kind of forgot about his stun net. And I'm sitting on full energy, not good. Okay, I'm thinking about Bomber. Bomber, okay. Bomber, all of that. There we go. Value for days. Come on, let's take out Cassian. Oh, okay. Nice job, Bosk. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I didn't get to use too many sneak attacks or anything like that. Oh, it looks like Luke was inactive or disconnected. Not sure. Good game though. Good game. So that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did, or subscribe to see more, and I will see you all next time.